Let's watch me try and put on makeup while I talk about Leia Stone. If you have tips as I go along, drop them in the comments. I'm not good at this. Try. But, you know, I'm always open to suggestions. So, starting off, you might have caught my story about the beginning of Leia Stone when the character, and yeah, so from like the beginning, I really resonated with Aisling. I thought she was really strong-willed, and I really loved her spirit. And then, you know, that you brought in her best friend, Tetra. I am a sucker for girl bonds, so I just really, it's a great way to start off a strong story. And then, you know, you brought in her love interest, Helen. I think that's how you say his name. He was the strong, silent type, had a band of loyal friends, but was sort of a traitor, which is where you get a lot of the Fourth Wing from. That, and there are dragon riders. But it's also, the world also reminds me a lot of Celeria from Zodiac Academy, and that it's a fairly modern world. It runs on magic, but the magic kind of acts like electricity, maybe steam powered, kind of Celeria, kind of Shadow Bones, kind of Fourth Wing. It was very brutal. There were some unalivings, not as many as Fourth Wing or some of the other like more adult fantasy novels. I would definitely say this is kind of new adult. I think this is heading towards some spice maybe in the next book, but there was only really light kissing in this one. So I'm probably putting on way too much foundation. I always feel like you have to put it on so you'd see it, but by the time I see it, it looks caked on. Oh, the magic system. So it's sort of like Fourth Wing in that their magic stems from their bond with their creature. And there's like that telepathic connection that they get with them. And I really enjoyed the connection that the main character Aisling had with her creature, Liana. There was a distinct respect for Liana, willingness to learn from her and to listen to her, like right off the bat, that I really appreciated. I will warn, it's not a war college as much as it is boot camp. If you've ever had any family members in the military, you understand, or you've been in the military yourself, you understand that boot camp is pretty brutal. The whole system is designed to test you at your limits. They put you under extreme emotional duress and physical duress, and that's what happens in the book. Definitely bullying happening from the drill sergeants. I'm gonna do this, and I don't really want to talk while I do this. I'm gonna be traveling because I'm going to a doctor's appointment, so I don't feel like eye makeup is necessary. I will do a little mascara though. There's a lot of drama that goes on, you know, there's powers that people want to keep hidden, and there's, you know, a distinct lack of privacy, and, you know, all of these extreme situations that bring the characters together, and not just the main characters, which is why I really like the book, but, you know, a whole group of them, best friends and kind of enemies a bit, frenemies. They all kind of band together, and, you know, it's 400 pages, so it doesn't get extremely in-depth, but there's enough of it that you develop some emotional attachment to characters. There are some shocking twists along the way, but they aren't extremely dramatic. You know, a solid book that I think would entertain a lot of people, but it's not gonna leave you in a book slump. So, you know, good, solid book. Definitely recommend to fantasy lovers, and especially if you're in the YA new adult crowd. And I definitely will read the next book. I'd give it a solid 4.5. Catch you guys later.